Welcome. Welcome to Place for Dad, which will link it to a foremost residential care facility, or also known as foremost retirement resort. It's interesting how, you know, the senior folks, as they age, their priorities change and they get lonely, isolated at home. Today, I'm going to talk briefly about being in a residential care facility like foremost assisted living. I'll give you the benefits, pros and cons of being in a residential care facility. I'm going to be 70 pretty soon. I told my wife, if I am past 80, I don't think I will be able to take care of myself and I'll be able to, I need help. And also, more than anything else, I want to be close to my fellow seniors. I don't want to be sitting lonely at home in front of TV and not doing anything else. I'm more of a interactive person with my age group, so-called my age group. So let's look into it, folks. Let's look into it. Let's see what is it we have to offer from the foremost. So I'll give you there are 10 advantages of living in a residential care facility like foremost. Especially it has memory wings. So we'll go one by one. What are the benefits? You may ask. Number one, safety. Safety is very important. And what I see is when you're at home, you're by yourself, but there's nobody around you. Your your loved ones, you can probably reach them, but they're not there all the time. So you need someone around you on a regular basis so they can watch you. So most of these regional care homes have staff 24 hours a day looking after you. This is the most important thing to consider, folks. Most important thing to consider because as we get older, our senses decline. Simply walking around the house can be very hazardous. And if you fall and there's nobody around you, so there is staff around you looking after you. So this is number one. Safety is very important. And number two, always help at hand. Residential care facilities staff round the clock. They have a help at hand, whether it's day or night. Always there is a qualified caregiver or a nurse providing you the care which is needed for you, which is not available at home. And number three, companionship. Companionship. When you're at home, you're lonely. And there's nobody around you, even though your loved ones may be around you, but they cannot be watching you day in and day out. Residential care facilities have an opportunity for you to socialize, which is not there at home. You can interact with others on a daily basis. And you can also play card games, chess, other activities like bingo. And you can also reminisce and chat the good old days, which the fellow seniors are eager to know about you. So I would rather be in a residential care facility when I'm past 80. I'm fully confident. I feel it's almost like home next to home. And number four, nutritious meals. When you're by yourself, you have to worry about meals on a daily basis, which you don't need to worry about in a residential care setting. Eating and drinking properly is when it comes to elderly and frail, it is very important. You have to have a nutritious meals according to their, and make sure that you get dietary needs, whatever they are, and they're available in a care home. And number five, peace of mind. Peace of mind. If you have an elderly loved one, knowing they are safe and well looked after all times is very reassuring, yes. If they struggle with mobility, it can give you a peace. It can give you a peace of mind knowing that something happens, someone will be there looking after your dad or mom. It's not uncommon for old folks to feel alone and they may not be able to get out as much as they used to. But in a residential care facility, you can. You have all the, especially at Foremost, we have a 20-acre campus. You can walk around, do exercise, do the routine stuff under supervision. Yes. Number six, clean and comfortable environment. When you're in a residential care facilities, you don't have to do vacuuming and washing dishes, those routine chores. You can forget about all that. Most of the residential care facilities are kept clean and they're made comfortable as possible. And they're warm and tidy, which means you do no longer to worry about your daily chores. Yes. Number seven, medications. If your mom or dad is at home, you always worry if they're taking the medications appropriately. Whereas in a residential care facility, there are there's a staff to administer the medications on an ongoing basis. So you don't need to worry about it. Your families don't have to worry about medication management. And number eight, specialist care. When you're at home, you may sometimes you feel like your mom and dad needs a little more frequent care and they may need some special services which are not available on an ongoing basis at home. But most of these residential care facilities have memory care and hospice, and they also have a respite care. You know, respite care is available. So those are specialty cares are available in most of the assisted living facilities. And number nine, activities. Very important. Residential care facilities offer quality of life to residents regularly put them through events and activities. And also they will have some entertainers, gardening, exercise classes, bingos, card games, chess games, you name it, folks. So there are daily activities which may not be available when you're all by yourself, lonely at home. Last but not the least, privacy. Most of these residential care facilities, they can give you a personal space. That's what you need. If you want a personal space, you can have privacy at the same time. Most of these facilities have, they personalize your rooms according to your, it's almost like home, folks. You can put all your, display your family pictures and portraits and your instruments, your TV, your iPad, whatever you need to have, they are personally preserved for you. There are many things to consider when you talk about privacy. You can retire to your own private room when nobody can bother you. So you can maintain your privacy even though you're in a residential care facility. You see this, folks? Especially the foremost assisted living and memory care facility offers all of this. You can go to placefordad.com and have a virtual tour of the facility. This is a beautiful campus overlooking San Bernardino Mountains, quite peaceful. And we also have an event hall. You can celebrate your birthdays, anniversaries, family gatherings. We have family, like you can have a family visit you in a small room with your own privacy. And there are lots of other things. You should probably tour the facility to, especially to keep your loved ones like your mom or dad. Do visit the facility. You can go to, you can Yelp, you can go to placefordad.com and see what is there for your loved ones. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening. And if you have any comments, we'll love to hear your comments. And we'll also like to see, if you do like this clip, press the like button, and we will see you in the next episode of Place for Dad. Thank you. Goodbye and God bless.